May 29, 2020 marks an interesting anniversary in the political life of Dominica. That was when the administration of our country, led by Patrick John, Prime Minister, was toppled by popular street protest, which had overwhelming national support. So, following the ousting of Prime Minister John, the government, of course, ceased to exist, as was constituted, and a new arrangement was put in place whereby an interim government was formed, headed by Oliver John Seraphin, in a committee that was called the Committee for National Salvation. That committee or government held office until elections would have been called in 1980, or some say until elections called itself, and the Freedom Party came into office under the leadership of Dame Mary Eugenia Charles. The Freedom Party remained in office for 15 years and was defeated by the United Workers' Party, which was formed in 1988. The party actually became the official opposition in 1990 and formed the government in 1995. The UWP called election towards the beginning of 2000 and lost in a coalition effort between the Freedom Party and the Labour Party, which was sworn enemies at that time, well, prior to that. And since that time, the coalition arrangement has bolstered the Labour Party and they remain in power. That is the brief history of 1979. I have always, over the past years, well, not always, over the past few years, I'd always tried to do a public presentation to coincide with that May 29 date. And of course, that would require me being on island. But I'm not on island now, thanks to COVID-19 and other arrangements, other commitments in the US. So what I'll do today is that I'll publish an article that I had written, and I've been waiting, holding back, waiting for the right moment. And I think today, May 29, 2020, would be a good time to publish the article that I had written, looking at the issues of youth activities in the 70s and tracing the behavior of youth in the contemporary time, and sort of presenting the scenario to see what lessons we might have learnt or not between the 1970s, early 70s, mid 70s to now. So yes, so look out for that sometime later on my Facebook page. I'll release this article and I will share the same with the traditional media as well. So just a little reflection. I know that there are going to be many conversations about May 29, but I just wanted to add my little bit in my own little way to add context to the overall conversation that we should continue to have about this very significant date in the history of Dominica's politics.